And yesterday, Arizona Democratic Senator Mark Kelly introducing a bill called the Stop Excessive Force in Immigration Act to implement more reforms and oversight on ICE. Now, if passed by Congress and signed into law, the bill would impose new limits on use of deadly force by ICE, among other stipulations. We're joined now by Scripps News Group's congressional correspondent Nate Reed from Washington to talk about the issue. Now, Nate, does it look like these reforms will become law? And just to be frank, why should we care here in Louisiana?
Yeah, Taylor, that's a great question. And look, there is a reason to care about this because right now, as lawmakers are working in Washington on government funding, one of the things that they're trying to solve is funding for the Department of Homeland Security, which of course includes ICE along with other agencies. Right now, there's a number of Democrats who say they will not support any government funding package for Immigrations and Customs Enforcement and the Department of Homeland Security unless it includes additional safeguards against ICE. Now, those could potentially include requiring officers to wear body cameras, name tags, also outlawing the use of face masks while they're conducting immigrations enforcement. So those are all real possibilities. Senator Kelly's bill actually goes a step further. It tries to place restrictions on the use of deadly force by ICE officers, mandates that officers administer first aid if necessary, and limits ICE from obstructing state or local investigations of excessive use of force by its agents. That is a direct response to some of the comments that we heard from Vice President J.D. Vance about agents having absolute immunity last week. And a lot of this comes in the wake of the death of Renee Good in Minneapolis. An ICE officer shot her, claimed that she was trying to run him over with her car. The goal here from Democrats to find a way forward on government funding, on funding for ICE and other departments, while at the same time trying to put additional limits on their ability to use deadly force. Now, what we do not know is if they will reach any sort of bipartisan agreement, but if they don't, if they fail to reach an agreement at the end of this month, we could see a partial government shutdown yet again. And Department of Homeland Security doesn't just include ICE, it also includes the TSA, Transportation Security Administration. Those are the workers at the airports who screen you every time you go and take a flight. We saw them go without pay for the longest stretch of time in American history as part of that shutdown last year. Real concerns that if lawmakers can't reach some sort of bipartisan agreement about a path forward on government funding and funding for ICE more broadly, we could see another government shutdown at the end of this month. Democrats, Republicans trying to find some sort of bipartisan way forward. The question is, can they? We will remain watching to see what they're able to do.
Nate, a great explanation on a very sensitive subject. We will, of course, be in touch as things develop. Thank you again.